You're listening to Edge Radio TV. The views and opinions expressed in this program are that of the host or guests, and not the Edge Radio Network or its advertisers or affiliates.
What's up, ladies and gents? What's popping? It's one of them days. This is me, Bridget, with the I'm Just Saying live morning show, and my co-host is on her way. Happy Thursday, ladies and gents. It is National Nurses Day also, so thank you and shout out to all the nurses out there. We appreciate you and we thank you for all of your service. I will have a special guest who will co-host with me until Simply Dr. Neil makes it into the station, and she is coming. There's a little traffic this morning. You know how that goes. So stay tuned. Let me look over here. Mr. Vince is our our guest co-host in there yet? No, she's not. So until we get her in, I'm going to go ahead and start off with upcoming weekend events, which we all know it is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there, sons and daughters. Please treat your moms very well. Take them out to dinner, to lunch, to brunch on Sunday, and just celebrate them because, you know, we moms, we do a lot. We don't just bring you in the world. We do everything for you while you're in the world. And let's move on. Also, Tanil will be hosting the Purple Carpet Rated X Mental Health Awareness event that starts on Saturday. She will be there welcoming everyone who comes in. You guys need to go and check out this event, and that is on Saturday. So we will move on to local news. Is our guest in yet? No? Okay. So moving on to local news. Here in Houston, a man was accused of stealing a $25,000 Rolex from the Houston area jewelry store. So he asked to see all these watches. There he is on surveillance. He asked to see the watches. He put on one watch, which was worth $25,000, and never took it off. He just politely left out of the store with the watch. Also, in local news, Texas motorcycle deaths has increased by 17% in 2020. Can you believe that? So all you guys that like to ride motorcycles, please be careful. TxDOT is starting a campaign asking people to watch where they're going and share the road. All right, our special guest is in there. Hi, how are you, Miss Alexis?
Hello, it's so good to see you. I'm excited.
It's good to see you too. I saw you at the Ready to Love premiere event that you had co-hosting with KG Smooth.
Yes, ma'am. That was basically a give back or charity event that our cast from Ready to Love put on specifically with the Society of Royals. And the Society of Royals is a nonprofit organization that works hard to make sure that we have the prevention of suicide and bullying among our young teens. And so we basically wanted to have an event that supports, teaching teens to love themselves at an early age before you get to the place where you're dating like we are. And so it was a really, great event. We had a good time, and I'm glad you were there. It was good to see you.
It was good to see you too. Hadn't seen you since 2019, I think, because of COVID.
I know. Freaking COVID, man. I tell you, it's like we haven't been able to travel anywhere. It's a lot of things that have been missed. But now I think since things are getting ready to open up now we're freer to go back and get out there. And I'm really excited, especially coming off this show now. So I can get out and I'm no longer locked in.
I know. It was just so good to see you. And it was different to see you in a different light because I've seen you transition through many different aspects of your life. You started out as a publicist and then a producer, and now you're like the main attraction on Ready to Love. How does that feel going through those transitions?
You know, it's funny because you never know where life is going to take you and where God and what God has planned for you. You know, the things that you prayed for.
Yeah.
I know that when I like to tell this story that when I was in college and I went down to first the art department, because a lot of people don't know that I am a visual artist. I went to high school for performing and visual arts here in Houston, Texas. And so I used to paint and draw and all of that. So when I went to Clark Atlanta University, I went down to the art department, you know, considering that as what I wanted to major in. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be a starving artist. So what else do I like to do? I like to run my mouth. I like to talk. So let's go down to the communications department. And even when I got there, I was like, well, I don't know if I want to choose radio or TV or PR. Yeah. But I knew that if I chose public relations, I would be able to have my hands in everything. I've never been much of a believer that you have to be just, you know, focused on one thing. I believe that you should use all of your gifts. And so yeah, I've probably touched every area of media at this point. And now it's so funny. You say, you know, I was a producer for 8 years with Deborah Duncan on Great Day Houston. And now I'm working in radio, which is something completely different. And it was probably the last thing that
you had that
I've touched here. You know? So yeah, I'm everywhere doing a lot. But what it does is it causes me to learn and to grow as a person in media and to be able to become the best storyteller that I can tell.
Well, you are an amazing storyteller, and it has been amazing watching your journey. And I feel so honored to know you because we've grown and gone through different things together. Yeah.
We have. We definitely have very similar experiences in life for sure.
Exactly. From being married to not being married.
Not being married, which is how I ended up on Ready to Love.
Right? So I guess I need to do that next. I get on Ready to Love.
Go for it. You know, they are casting right now in DC. So if you know anybody in DC or you want to go live there temporarily to go apply for the show, hey, go for it. You just never know. But they are definitely looking for the next season of people who want to take this challenge, as to say. And when I say challenge, you know, the show, the process was fun. The emotions were real. The connections were real. So you go through the same thing that you go through when you are dating, you know, whether the person's the right one for you or they're not the right one for you. You're going to feel all the full effects of that. I mean, that's I would say the real part of the reality show.
Okay. Well, that's what I understand, that it is real. And so what experience could you take with this? Good, indifferent, bad, ugly? Ooh. That's a loaded question, huh?
It's a loaded question, but I'm going to tell you, I can take all of it. There was literally everything that you said, this process, including me looking at myself, you know, on a number of levels. Number one, learning to love yourself. Me learning to love myself just a little bit more. You know, that's what I took away from it, as well as, you know, kind of looking yourself in the mirror and like, you know, as you're watching, like, ooh, okay, even though there's a lot of editing involved, I need to work on that, you know, when it comes to, you know, personality or character or whatever it is, or and I mean specifically also to dating, like, you know, next time I need to approach it this way. So it was definitely because, you know, when you're in it here, you know, and you're not seeing yourself on camera, it's just kind of like you think you're fine. You're like, this is how I think. You know? And then when you see it on the screen, you're like, oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, maybe I do. You know what I'm saying? And so God has used it in that way, you know, to help work on maybe even your sinful nature, as to say, like, oh, yeah, I might need to pull back on that, you know, or that kind of thing. But at the same time, it also is like, you know what, Alexis Fly, this is you. This is who you are. And somebody out there can be able to relate to who you are. You know, you will be a testimony to somebody else. And everybody has a lot of opinions and judgment. But I feel like people often project themselves. They project things that on you that they haven't reconciled in themselves.
Exactly. That part.
And I don't have to take that on.
Exactly. You don't have to take that energy on. So let me just introduce our co-host, Miss Simply Dr. Neal has made it into the studio. I don't know if you guys heard all that commotion.
I know you didn't want to miss me, and I didn't want to miss you either, but I got myself caught up trying to surprise Miss Bridgette for Mother's Day. Okay.
Thank you.
Look, and you know what, Alexis? I know also you have a book that says what's in the title. Tell everybody about the title of this. And that's one of the reasons I felt like it was important today, because it has to do with her son. Okay.
Oh.
So happy early Mother's Day. Okay.
Oh, that is so sweet.
You're
Y'all know
welcome.
I absolutely love my baby. I want to share because it's something that I actually stated on the show that was not shared. But when it comes to my little baby Jed, he's not a baby. He's like 5 going on 50.
He'll always be a baby.
You know, he's my miracle son. I was told when I was about 18 years old that I was diagnosed with endometriosis, which a lot of Black women are either diagnosed with endometriosis or fibroids. And I was told I might not be able to bear children.
Wow.
I had 2 surgeries. I was getting ready to go on a 3rd. The Lord was like, don't get it. And that's all I heard. And I obeyed. Next thing you know, I ended up getting pregnant when I was married, and I had Jed, and he's here. So he's very much a priority in my life. You know, I'm now a single mother, and a lot of my energy and time is devoted to him and the success that I want him to become. So with that being said, when you talk about being a success, I didn't come out with a book, but maybe you're prophesying right now.
Oh, okay.
I came out with a short poetic film called Dear Black Son. And that originated from, I was on Instagram and I happened to unfortunately run into the Ahmaud Arbery video because, you know, we'd always, when I was working in news, we would always hear about our Black boys, our Black men getting shot, killed. And it always, I hate to say, it was just like, man, there goes another one. But I would never want to go back and watch the actual videos. I just didn't want to absorb that in my soul. But this one was brought to my attention as I was scrolling, and I was forced to see it. And when I saw it, it impacted me so much that I was like, God, I have to do something about this. What can I do with the gift that you've given me as a TV producer to discuss this on a larger platform? And then at the same time, I started thinking about what conversation I have to have with my son in the next 10, 11 years when he turns 15 or 16 and begins driving, gets pulled over by a police officer. Right. So that's where Dear Black Son was born. And the film is really a poetic message from mother to son on her concerns of his safety and his life and what she's praying for, hoping for, and wishing for, and kind of giving him advice and direction from her point of view of how to keep him safe in a world that simply will discriminate against him because of the color of his skin. Even now in 2020, 2021, we're dealing with that.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh, yes. That's why I was like, I definitely have to bring that up. You know, it is definitely Mother's Day, and we all really care about our sons. My boys are 8 years old, so I felt very connected. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, we got to definitely bring that up before we let her out of here, because we know that these sons, you know, they are our future, and we got to raise them the right way, whether we're single parents or not, you know. So applause to you for taking on that challenge of putting out the message out there. We are so grateful to have had you on the show today. Oh gosh, yes. I really hate this.
It's such a privilege.
Well, thank you.
We gotta do it again.
You know, I love you dearly, and it was great seeing you. Happy Mother's Day.
I just got to throw in there, Tennille, I heard you stopped by Vanity Closet, honey. And
baby, let me tell y'all. Alexis posted some clothes from Vanity Closet. Okay, I've been taking pictures in them clothes ever since. I've got some that I'm wearing to Mexico for my anniversary and everything. Y'all need to go check that place out. Alexis, you did that one. Keep making them suggestions. I'm gonna keep watching. Okay.
Yes, keep watching. Y'all know I'm into the fashion. I love to be fly. You know what I'm saying? People want to be like, you know, who self-proclaimed you fly? Y'all, I did not name
me
fly. My friends, I'm like, y'all edit that out. So they all are, you know, and people, oh, she ain't fly. Oh, she fly. You know, think what you want to think. Definitely want to be able to say that the Houston Chronicle honored me in December of 2020 as one of the most fashionable Houstonians. You know, in Houston, Texas. So y'all just go read that article.
Well, y'all remember that the Alexis is fly.
That's
Thank
right.
you
She's
so
fly.
much for coming on the show today. And go check out Vanity Closet. This is I'm Just Saying, and we'll be right back.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Welcome back, America. It's your girl, Simply Tennille, here in the building at Edge Radio TV Network. Please make sure you go and check out our new website. It looks pretty darn fabulous.
It was all so great.
It was. Remember that you can come and be a part of our live studio audience here at 415 West Gray Street. And y'all, we always have a jam-packed show. And we've got our next guest, Miss Tasha Felder of Primary Paint Party.
Good morning.
We actually gonna be at your place this weekend, girl. Yes. I cannot wait. But Tasha, what you got going on today, girl?
Not much. Y'all are up early and bright. Y'all are out of bed and living life.
You barely are. Look at her. Look at her. What you doing? Your bed is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. I'm going to go right back to it when we're done.
Okay, got you.
Must be nice.
You're so silly. Okay, so everybody, if y'all don't know, not only does she own Primary Paint, but she is also a music mogul, if you will. But we're not going to talk about that today because we got events going on. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on.
So this weekend we're having our Mother's Day brunch. It's going to be beautiful. I spent a lot of time on the detail, the decoration, just making sure, everybody gets together and has a good time, just like a relaxing time. Of course, we're going to paint. We're going to have a paint party, but we'll definitely eat some really good food and we'll just get to network with other moms and relax. It'll just be a good time.
Okay, so it's a mommy thing only or gentlemen invited as well?
Gentlemen are welcome as well.
Okay.
We definitely we welcome sons, we welcome dads, we welcome everyone, but it's definitely for moms.
Okay, I cannot wait. When you say pay attention to detail, now when an artist pays attention to detail, it gets real serious, right?
Yeah.
So, what do they have to look forward to in the way outside of the painting and the sipping, if you will, at this brunch, in the way of art? What'll be on the walls?
Definitely, we have gotten a lot of new pieces in. I've gone out of my way for the last month to try and reach out to other artists and just get a lot of consignments in. So we have pieces from Leo the Great. He brought in 3 really beautiful birds. We have pieces from Tempest, who's going to start her exhibit. I believe she starts in a week and a half. We still have some things from Corey Haynes. And he just had his show. His show was beautiful. You were able to stop.
Yes, Brigitte did a highlight on that.
Yeah, I was there.
So we have some of his pieces. We got in some new abstracts. So it's just a lot of really great pieces in right now. And I'm glad that we're having a really big event where people can actually come in and see them.
Okay.
Nice.
So what's the name of the event? Where do they need to get tickets? And how do they follow you on social media?
So it is just a basic Mother's Day brunch, no fuss, no extra stuff. It is a Mother's Day brunch. You can get the tickets on primarypaintparty.com/events. You can always follow us, Primary Paint Party, if you want to keep up with events. We post things and you can grab tickets before they come. Family Art Fest, Prime Art Fest, any of the exhibits that come up, they'll all be there, primarypaintparty.com/events.
Okay, now you know I got to ask this for my sister over here.
Okay.
Will there be any vegan options on the menu?
Yes,
I'm tired of
actually,
this.
yes. We're very mindful of our vegetarian and vegan family, although I will eat all the meat for y'all.
Otherwise, she gonna have to eat them flowers I brought her.
I will take all the gluten and all the meat for you. It's no problem. You know what? It's so crazy. I just want to say this real quick. So I saw you at the gas station, and I started to scream out the window, "Hey, girl!" I saw your hair first.
Oh.
And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna leave her alone because she looks like she's minding her business. So I'm gonna leave her alone.
You know, she probably skated somewhere.
Whatever.
Probably,
Always say hi
probably.
to me, please.
Probably.
Yeah, we are both very approachable. Like we're not
Yeah.
those type of people that you cannot
Yeah,
approach,
you
and
don't
we're gonna
have
be all weird unless you do something weird, you know.
Yeah. Then I
And I
just cut
started
you
to do
off.
something weird. It was gonna be real weird. I was ready with the weirdness.
What'd you say? You had your yoga tights on, your wrap, your head wrap, and all that. It's like gonna be like, who is this lady bothering me? But no, Tasha, you know we love supporting you in your business.
Yes.
We're very glad that you brought Primary Paint to Houston. We have to say that because there's a lot of people out there struggling to get their business started, but you have done it the right way. You have had some amazing events over the course of this year, right? In the midst of the pandemic, if you will. I'm glad that art has made a bounce back here in Houston.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this because, for a while, the museums and the art galleries kind of, dwindled down. How do you like this change? Is it feeling good?
I think that if we don't focus on huge crowds, most of our events, since y'all visit the gallery, we have those 2 classrooms. So we're able to kind of break people up 25 here, 25 there, and then do multiple classes per event. So we'll have, 25 in this class, 25 in this class this hour. And then the next hour we'll be able to pull people in. So as long as we're not focused on trying to get, 500 people in at one time, everything is fine for us. Okay. As far as the gallery, people walk through and they like to look and they leave. So it's not like a club, it's not like a restaurant where we worry about our capacity. We can still keep everyone healthy and still get the amount of people in to keep us open.
Yeah.
So nice. I mean, it's not bad at all.
Slow and steady. I love it. Tell everybody the date and the time, and one more time where they can follow you on social media.
So May 9th, that is this Sunday, we will be brunching from 11:30 to 1. And then on social media, you Primary Paint Party. That's Instagram and Facebook.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, definitely. If you have not made Mother's Day plans and you don't want an event that's overly crowded, like going to these restaurants is about to be hell, okay?
A long wait.
Definitely come out there to paint a primary paint party. Okay. All them peas, girl. The peas, the power of the peas. No, I'm sorry. Good morning, y'all. I'm just saying. Anyway, please check out this brunch. It's gonna be fun. We would love to see you. Can't wait to see you there. Bye.
Thank you. Y'all have a great morning.
You too. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Bye.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, what a morning, what a morning, what a morning. Woo.
Hold on, let me put some salt on my carnations so I can eat them. Thanks to B. Jones over there. We got to shout her because she said in the comments, vegan carnations. Ha ha ha.
Vegan carnations. That is too funny. Y'all, we love having, our special guests, especially the people who support and follow our show. We love to support them back. We're those people. First, before we talk about that situation, we need to, Vince, we definitely need to make a big shout out because this person is also always in the comments, always inviting me to different events and, trying to make sure I know what's going on in the city when it comes to Southern Soul and Blues. Yeah. And he also made a guest appearance here on the show.
Yep.
Mr. Stan Mosley, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to the former Shy Almost Temptation. This man right here is the man on the scene when it comes to Southern Soul and R&B.
Himself.
He knows everything that's going on. We want to shout out a big happy birthday to Stan Mosley. Thank you so much for supporting our show. Here's the next thing. He's going to be shocked about that because he is not. He's not going to be thinking about that. I told him
happy birthday in the comments.
Okay, good. Happy birthday! Yay!
He's a good person. Good person.
So I'm going to just try to take this slow. We got we got our guests out their way. I hope that, I didn't get to catch the whole interview because I'm up here doing too much like I always am. But I want to slow down the pace and tell y'all about a couple of things that we had on our agenda to actually talk about. We do plan out our show, if nothing else, every single time we come ahead of you guys. Yesterday I had the opportunity of going and talking about Rated X, the event that I will be participating in on this weekend, doing the purple carpet experience, if you will. We went and talked about Rated X on another station, and I just have to say this, every day is a learning experience. I was able to give out some information that a lot of people don't know, personally about me. So if you missed it, that's on you, baby. But anyway, we did that. But I wanted to let y'all know that, if you ever want to really come on a show and feel like you family when you leave, or, every day when you watch it, we're that show. We are definitely us. Like that southern, that southern hospitality. Like we want to really get to know you and, have fun with you while we're here. And even after you leave, we will continue to support your events. So if you have an upcoming community event that you would like us to know about, please email us at I'm Just Saying, that's the SAYIN, live@gmail.com. It's too easy. Okay.
That's it.
So there's one thing that I wanted to get off my chest. Okay. Rashad, what's something that you wanted to talk about?
Well, if we want to just go on with the news, we can.
We can definitely go on with the news because I do have some local news too that I'm going to shock you with.
Before I go to the Texas COVID news.
No, go on to the Texas COVID. We might well get that one out the way. Look at my face. Let's just get it out the way.
Apparently, 100 of crew members are getting ready to get vaccinated in Galveston, anticipating the cruise ban lift. We talked about this before.
We did.
So there are over 300 crew members between the two Carnival cruise ships, the Carnival Vista and the Carnival Breeze.
Look how you got them eyes squeezed tight, baby. Like, Lord Jesus, what is this y'all about to put inside of me?
Yep.
Here's the thing. I have said this several times. If they do not restrict me from traveling, like if the other countries start saying I can't come because I have the vaccine, that is the only way I'm going to allow y'all to put a disease in my body. Okay? Period. I understand that these people are going to be around a ton of people. Yeah. They want to be safe. I would want to protect myself too if there was any chance that I may not be able to protect myself. And with the cruise ship and the moving back and forth and the hustle and bustle, because I'm very much a cruiser, but I don't trust the ship. When they had the situation where they were saying because of how it's centrally, the air is centrally compartmentalized or whatever, that it wasn't safe because it was circulating the air throughout the rooms and it has to go through all of the rooms basically to cool your room. Y'all didn't reroute the whole ship. I know you didn't. I know that you did not do that. You didn't make a whole new system. You didn't make a new boat. There's not any new ventilation in there. What is to say that if somebody contracts it, it's not going to flow right through your room again? And last time they didn't want to let people get off the boat. We sitting at the port and I can see where I need to go and I'm not sick, but you're going to keep me on here with someone who's sick? They're going to need to come out with some kind of statement saying what they're doing to change these things.
Well,
but keep going. I'm not getting on the boat yet.
Well, I don't think you're ready for it. It's an official part of getting to sail again.
Okay.
So that's what they're starting with. So in other COVID news, Dr. Fauci was a guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and he said he never would have imagined such public outrage towards him.
They have hated you since you came out. You understand what I'm saying? Ever since we started seeing you, when all of this was going on, we know that you're very intelligent, which is what I like about him, because it doesn't matter what people say about him. He gonna give you the facts. He gonna tell you what's going on, whether the powers that be like it or not. He's been that guy the entire time. So I don't hate you, but I'm sure, a lot of your counterparts do because they want you to sit down.
He said, I never would have imagined when I was training in medicine that we would reach a situation where there would be such an extraordinary divisiveness in this country. He says he considers the country as his patient, metaphorically, and he really wants to take care of them. He said it was a real jolt and shock when you get completely criticized and attacked because you're saying things that is trying to save the lives and preserve the health of people.
All right. He is. He's trying to save people.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's doing. That's what we expect everybody else out there to do too. And that's why they're encouraging y'all to get these vaccines so people like me can be safe.
So what did you want to share in local news?
So I have a special interest piece. You know, you guys are welcome to send us these pieces as well. Let me just say that. You know, we'd like to know what's going on right here locally. That's big news, you know, if you will. So I did have another picture that I sent over by email to the Edge Radio. And this is Andrea Malone. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There she is on the left-hand side. And she's trying to save libraries. And guess what? She is the very first African-American associate librarian, which is the highest accolade you can receive as a librarian at the University of Houston Library.
Nice.
The very first African-American one right over there at University of Houston. That seems almost impossible, does it not?
Yeah, I mean, but fun fact, my mother was a librarian.
Really?
Yes.
This explains a lot about Bridgette, does it not?
How?
What do you mean? You know, your little research, some of your little facts and things that you come up with,
I'm a
you know.
reader too. Yeah.
I'm always saying, you know what, where did she even find this? You know, where did she even find this? But Andrea Malone, congratulations.
Yes.
We are super proud of you. And that's something that's outside of the norm.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
not applauding her for the twerk video that got, 50,000 hits or anything like that. She's a librarian, So that's amazing. Congratulations to you for that.
Yes, congratulations.
You like that?
I do.
Okay, good.
That
Did it make you feel
warmed
warm
my
inside?
heart. It did, because my mom was a librarian.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is I'm Just Saying. I am simply Dot Tennille.
This is me, Bridgette, and we'll be right back.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Hey y'all, I'm Robin B.
And I'm Dr. Kiva.
And we just want to know
how you living?
Join us every Monday
at noon Central Standard Time
here on Edge Radio TV. Take care.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Are you a small business owner concerned about the downturn in the economy? Top business leaders like Mattress Mac and Warren Buffett will tell you that now is the time to promote your business more than ever. People need your services. Your business needs an edge. Learn about special advertising packages for small businesses right here on Edge Radio. find out more, give us a call at 281-744-0446. That's 281-744-0446. Edge, because truth still matters.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is me, Bridget, with Simply Not Studio. And we are the I'm Just Saying Live morning show located here at 415 West Gray Street. And we would love for you to come on down and be a part of our studio audience.
Now I want to see how you're going to introduce yourself.
I thought we were doing news.
Oh, I thought you said entertainment.
No,
okay, moving forward. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut off and go home. Y'all, we are just trying to have some fun in here today. I hope that you are enjoying watching us in the real, okay? This is the real today. You are getting it, baby. Come on with your news, girl.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have heard this, but a horse named after Breonna Taylor wins the pre-Kentucky Derby race. Okay, look at your face, Tennille. What's up with that?
Now, you know when I sent this over to you,
yes, ma'am.
You know what I was thinking.
Yes, what were you thinking?
We got a black female horse running down or is it a stud horse? Most likely a stud horse.
It's a stud.
And y'all named it Breonna Taylor.
Well, now, in good conscience, it was the attorney, the family who represented them.
Okay, give me the deets.
Right. His name is Aguiar. That's his last name. And
okay.
His wife,
so he's
Giselle,
Hispanic.
Yes, he's Hispanic.
Okay.
They are the ones who purchased the horse and named the horse after Breonna Taylor because they wanted people to continue to say her name.
Oh, and it's a winner.
And it's
hallelujah.
A winner.
Yeah. Okay. That makes the story just a little bit better. Because I was a
mom
little worried there for a second because we know who normally owns horses in the Kentucky Derby.
We do. However, this was different. And Miss Palmer, Tamika, Breonna's mom was there, and she said it was an honor to have a horse named after her daughter, and the horse won, and it just made it more amazing.
Okay, because they definitely respect when those horses win. Those horses have an amazing life afterwards.
They do.
All the way until death. They really do. So Breonna's about to get spoiled out in grassy fields.
Yep. She is.
And eat good alfalfa and all kinds of extra stuff, snacks and carrots.
In a way, it was their way of putting it in their face.
Okay.
Yeah. Say her name, Breonna Taylor.
Well, all right. I like that.
All right. So let's move on.
Congratulations, Breonna.
Okay, so this should make you happy.
Okay.
So there are more than 1 million new $1,400 stimulus checks have been sent. And here's who's getting the payment. You're one of those people who get the payment, Tennille.
Girl, you one of them people too. Where they getting this money from?
Your babies are young. My child is old. I don't get no more payments.
Oh, well, I ain't getting the payment either, because my tax situation ain't that, let's just be real. But it's fun for everybody else, anybody who is making the right amount of money to be able to qualify to get those things, or is it just everybody if you got kids, period?
Well, the caveat is, have you filed your 2020 tax return yet?
Okay, because they're forcing you to file your taxes.
So if you file your tax return, then you'll get it. So
you're not going to rush me. I'm just telling you now. We didn't pass the tax date. I know.
I'll get to it when I get to it.
It was extended. Yeah. But the original, like the normal tax date, we already know it's passed. Yeah. It's always at the same time every year. I always miss it. Because I just try to hold on.
It's all good.
To my little coins. Yep. So I have to give y'all some money every time. Because
I'm
starting to get depressing. But at least y'all are giving some of it back now. I'm going to applaud them for that. Yeah. Where are y'all getting this money? Because I was told that we were in a how many was it? How many $1 trillion deficit?
Yeah.
Where y'all getting this money?
I don't know. They always had it.
Where y'all getting this money? That's what I want to know. You're not printing new money. Because I've been checking. I've been waiting to see if the bank just come giving me all these crisp bills every time I go. And that is not what's happening. This is old money. Okay. Where my tub at 20?
Where they at?
I'm a stuff it. I'm gonna stuff that under the bed.
There you go. There you go. Stuff it under the bed. So some more great news for people out there. The federal judge overturns national eviction ban. But they was trying to evict y'all for not paying. So
listen,
the judge overturned that.
I told y'all about this. They keep giving
you
y'all this money. Y'all need to either be putting this money up or paying your doggone rent. What is wrong with you? Why would you want to take a chance with where you live?
They knew what they were doing when they started giving this money. They knew people would go shop to boost up the economy.
Y'all been looking good though, I must say.
Okay.
Y'all been looking good. Your jewelry been shined up.
Right?
Your hair been looking good. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all really been glowed up. And I knew that this, if we ever had the chance, baby, this color was coming out. The color is out right now. It's about to be summertime, girl. They got to cut up with this money.
Up.
You know what an African American can do with $1,400? $1,400? That's long money, baby. Come on, living high on the hog. The baby's looking good. Everybody happy. Mama, mental health is right. This is mental health awareness month. Y'all feeling good. Wait till this sunshine hit right. Woo, they gonna have pools in the backyard. A swimming pool ain't for $300-400 at the Walmart. Okay,
they gonna put them jokers up at a little slide going down.
All of a sudden, I got African American kids riding through my neighborhood on scooters. I'm like, who moved over here? Hey, y'all, look. What's up? This is fun. It really is. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep going. I'm sorry about that.
So, a little happy news. Pittsburgh Steelers Najee Harris hosts a draft party at a homeless shelter where he wants to live.
And I absolutely love that story, okay? Nice? Let me tell you this. I want to applaud this young man for doing that because homelessness is a huge situation. I don't feel like anybody should ever have to be at a point where they don't have anywhere to go. But we know there's a lot of people who have done things. There's mental health. Here we are again to that. There's drug use. There's a ton of things. And for him to go back there as a remembrance and a reminder that you can get out, all you have to do is change your circumstances,
and
baby.
He said that because
don't ever give up on yourself. That's what you don't do.
And that was the message that he sent. And he said because of them and their kindness at the homeless shelter for him and his family, because it was his whole family, and that was good that they stayed together, his mother, his dad, and his siblings, and they helped him and gave him some positive feedback to get out.
I'm just saying, y'all heard it right here. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I got to be at the homeless shelter with a man, we're going to move on from this.
Please, let's move on from that. But I was homeless.
That's definitely a touchy subject.
For a year. I had homelessness for a year.
Oh, that's
but
right.
I wasn't in a shelter.
We talked about that, right.
But, still couch surfing or what have you, I was blessed not to be in a shelter. But
you have no idea the experiences that, people have gone through.
Yeah. And nobody knew because I didn't tell anybody. And
look at you sharing and stuff.
I know, right? What is wrong with me?
Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you? We're going to have a whole conversation about that and, kind of the mind play that goes on when you feel like you've hit rock bottom and lost everything.
And I got to that place because I was like, I can't believe this. And I was ready to take myself out.
Yeah, that's
horrible. You wouldn't have me here.
Oh, man, that would be horrible.
But
you my boo.
Oh, she's just so sweet today. I don't know who this is. She brought me flowers that she said I'm her boo. Oh my gosh, I feel so special.
I want to. I really am a sweet person though on the inside. It's just everybody can't have that, Can't get that to everybody. I've learned that, through the years, if you will.
Yourself.
Okay, what else we got, Bridget?
Well, I mean, that's it unless you have something else to add.
Is that it?
Yes, honey, that's it. Because I knew we had 2 guests on today.
I'm up here trying to, see my paper.
Where your glasses at?
I don't even wear glasses. Bridget's over there playing. Okay, Bridget is playing too hard today. Too hard. You playing way too hard.
I'm just saying. This is what she did, right? Did she not do
crickets? I did that because Mr. Anthony does that.
But Mr. Anthony wears his glasses.
I was copying him. I was being funny.
He has them right here on the bridge of his mouth.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have listed out a ton of Mother's Day events for you to participate in on this weekend.
Do something
okay?
nice for your mama.
Rated X, if you need to get your, mental checked, that is going to be part of it.
Yep.
You definitely need to do that.
Of course.
Then the brunch
at Primary Paint Party.
If you like to paint and you've got an artsy mom, that would definitely be for
cute,
you.
yeah.
And some music, because they're going to have some music and some good food, okay?
Yeah.
We also talked to you about the Greasy Spoon.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We
definitely,
weekend.
it's all weekend. So
Starting
if
on
you
Friday.
are working on Sunday, still get your mama out there. The Greasy Spoon, they serving up that Southern soul cuisine, if you will,
They don't have
Creole
nothing
style. And it's vegan. They do have turkey meat though, which is inside of
meat.
the egg rolls with greens.
See why you can have a vegan egg roll with just vegetables.
Delicious. Okay, delicious. The oxtails are really good over there, but they are doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday events.
Right, but
for you to
Saturday is
participate
for the graduates,
in.
for the 2020 graduates.
That's all right. It's still food when you get there.
Yeah. Oh, also, today is National Nurses Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got several friends that are nurses. Congratulations to all you guys and gals out there. I know that there's both nowadays. So just make sure that if you got a nurse in your life, tell them what's up.
Yeah, be nice and kind to them.
Now, I did not put my picture in there, but I know that y'all probably saw it on my Facebook and Instagram. Colton and Corbin sure know how to treat a lady, okay? Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. Did you do any celebrating, Brigitte?
No, I did not.
She did not do any celebrating, but that is okay because I did it for her. Colton and Corbin and Mr. Thomas took me out to a District 249 where they had crawfish for $4.99 a pound, baby. That's half price if you don't know. If you haven't been checking, that's half price right now.
Wow.
So I definitely went over there and went in, allowed my kids to take me out to a crawfish dinner.
Nice.
And then I wanted to talk about our plans for the weekend because, baby, ooh, yes, they sure know how to treat this lady, okay?
That's so
for the
sweet.
weekend, after we leave the Rated X event, of course, we're going to go down to Galveston. This lovely lady's going to wake up on the beach, no matter how murky the water is. We needed to stay close because the kids have school on Monday, of course. But we're just going to go. We're going to wake up on the beach and have a little brunch and Sunday fun day out there. His uncle, Anthony's uncle, Eric, that I just love to death, and his Aunt Jetta are going to be barbecuing and stuff like that for us. So all the ladies who are out in Galveston for the weekend or don't have anything to do, pop on by. We're going to be right there on the seawall. Come on through. We're going to be on the seawall.
This past weekend was Mother's Day, so he just sent me $25 and said, "Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Go have brunch."
Tell her to be appreciative, Cameron.
I was appreciative.
I'm on your side, Cam.
But he had the wrong day, so that means I get nothing this Sunday. Period.
I told you, Cam is gonna come through with your foot massager warmer thing.
We'll see. I know my kid.
He done. What you say? He done.
He
He
done.
through. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, and I'm just saying, if it is your dream to be on TV, then come on down. We definitely need interns and,
Yes,
different
we need
people to do
interns.
shows here as well. So the Edge Radio TV network is going to keep pushing. We'd love for you to stick around with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Carlin Charleston, Executive Director of Erase Races, and I want to take this time to invite you to an opportunity to change the world. Perhaps you're too busy and too preoccupied to help change the world, but please take the next 2 minutes to listen to how we plan to do it. The divisiveness and bitterness observed in our country today is not a coincidence of the current administration or any administration before. It is also not a product of a singular or multiple infractions by a zealous or racist police force. No, the race problem precedes the founding of our country. Our very history speaks in racial language, and most everything that happens in our society now carries with it racial baggage. It simply does not have to stay that way. The Erase Race campaign has only one objective: the unifying of all Americans, and that without regard to the color of their skin. This is a difficult challenge because of our history, but we can do it if we believe. If we believe that Martin Luther King Jr. was right when he said, "We are tied together in a single garment of destiny," we can do it. We can do it if we believe the founding principles upon which our country was built, that all men are created equal, we can do it. And if we believe that God did in fact make all nations of men from one man, and that we are all therefore part of one family, one race, then we can do it. Yes, the task is monumental, but the reward is worth the challenge. If you would like to join us as we change America and inevitably change the world, go to eraseraces.com, sign up today, and welcome to Erase Races, because there is only one race, and you're in it.
Aren't you tired of not getting what you want in bed?
Are you ready to spice things up behind those closed doors?
Woo! We're here for you every hump day at 7 p.m.
This is Sex on the Edge with Jen and Hen. I'm Jennifer Reeves.
And I'm Hendrik Scott, and we are professional licensed sex therapists.
So remember to watch us Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Edge Radio TV, just in time for sexy time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with your favorite show to tune into on a Tuesday and Thursday morning at 8:30 a.m. We really appreciate y'all for that, because we know that is hard. And we are up to the segment in our show where This Is Me, Bridget does entertainment news.
What's up, ladies and gents? This is me, Bridget, with your entertainment news for today. So, guess what else is opening up? Broadway.
Okay, she is too excited about that.
September, I am, because I did not get to see Hamilton, and when I was going, COVID hit. So they are starting off with Hamilton, The Lion King, and Wicked are expected to announce their opening in September.
Oh, what's Wicked about?
Wicked is I think it's a show about witches or something.
Oh, it sounds that way. Okay, yeah. I might be interested in that one.
And so something I wanted to bring up on Tuesday, Olympia Dukakis. Do you remember her?
Mm-mm.
She's from Steel Magnolias, that lady right there.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
okay.
She has since transitioned. And all the stars, she was 89 years old. And all the stars, were just saying, hey, we miss you. She was great in Moonstruck with Cher, and Cher sent her, condolences and all that great stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I wanted to mention that. She was one of my favorite actresses.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Now,
did you guys watch? Actress was what?
I said one of my favorite actresses.
Oh, gotcha.
One of, not the. Okay. She has been trying me to. She brought me flowers. I'm just supposed to let everything else slide. Okay.
Okay.
That's
that
how
part.
That's
how
they go.
That's
Okay. I got it now. I got you. So you remember watching 19 and Counting?
19
the
and
Duggars?
Counting. Yes.
Yes. So Josh Duggar, the eldest of the Duggars, faces up to 20 years in prison for child porn.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, he looked tipsy as a tiger on there, don't he?
Yes. The former 19 Kids and Counting star was charged with receiving and possessing material depicting the sexual abuse of children. If convicted on the child pornography charges.
Are these 4-year-olds or are these 13-year-olds?
It doesn't say.
It's bad either way.
Either way, it's bad.
Either way, it's bad. But God, really?
Yes, ma'am.
It really boggles my mind when people know that someone has abused a child to make the video.
Yeah. That part.
Then
you sit up there and watch.
You're gonna sit up and watch the video.
Yeah, I have a problem with that.
Like you not the one abusing this child, because there
part.
we are having it done again.
Yeah, and over and over. So I hope he gets 20 years and more.
The max.
So The Weeknd calls the Grammys corrupt. Yes, despite
the award.
No, despite inspiring they're changing the rules. He said he will not be submitting any music in the future. Yeah, he made that announcement.
Well, you know what he just let us in on, though, is that they have to submit to even be
that part.
Because I thought they went off of what was best. So if you don't know that little piece of information,
they have to submit it, and then they judge.
Wow.
A vote, rather.
That's really the story right there.
That's the story.
Go submit your music. Blow up their inbox.
He
Look,
said he is not.
Blow it up. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so the big thing that's going on now in the entertainment industry is Candy Burruss and Boyz II Men are having a little tizzy, if you will. Candy Burruss said in an interview that Boyz II Men were disrespectful when they were in the studio. And then Wanye had to comment, and he said, there was no disrespect. We just had creative differences. Read it.
Now, Brigitte told me about this before, and I want then. Don't nobody care, and don't nobody care. Okay?
Well, you might care about
I know that she's definitely trying to stay relevant. I get it.
No, she's relevant.
She wants to get off of the other show, so she needs to make some other drama in her life.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. She's definitely a drama queen, and it's okay because it's working for her. It's working for her
everybody's
brand.
Talking about it. Yeah. That part.
You're not supposed to snitch, Candy. We all know that. Please do not become the industry snitch that goes and says these people are hard to work with. Yeah. All y'all hard to work with. Yeah. I'm hard to work with if you push me the wrong way.
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't had that experience yet. I love working with Tenille. So
yay!
That has not been my experience.
Put that word out on the street. I'm wonderful.
You are.
Thank you.
I haven't had that experience. So
great.
Don't come to me telling me she this, that, and the other, because I don't know. I don't care. That was your experience, not mine. Okay. Moving on. So guess who has moved to H-Town?
Girl, I saw this story too. Go on.
50 Cent.
I'm looking for you, 50, because you're fine and you're black.
50 said, I love New York, but I live in H-Town now. And I'll tell you later why.
When I saw this, I was like, you know what? That's a real G right there. I'm really happy that he came to Houston. If you need any extras for the next season of Power, I'm definitely interested in getting in on that thing. 50, I'm going to just put it out there right now. We're right here at 415 West Gray Street. You can come and be on the show anytime you like.
Use our equipment. Put us on.
Please. Come on, 50. Come on.
Pull up on us.
Pull up on us. If y'all have not seen that video yet, that TikTok with that little boy talking about
that
pull up on me, I'm going to tell you.
We're going to have to play it at least one time.
You know what? I got it in my phone. I'm going to play it when we come back because we definitely want you to pull up on us, okay? 50. I'm serious about this now.
Come on, pull up on us. But he does have a new show coming out called Confessions of a Crime Queen. And he doesn't know if it's going to be here in Houston yet. So we don't know if it's going to be filmed here or not.
Okay.
So
all right.
That could be something.
All right.
Could be something. Real quick, your boy, Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy.
Oh, you know his name now.
It's Sean Love Combs.
I am done with them putting this driver's license up here.
And he put it on his driver's license, y'all, so it's legal.
What?
But you know, in 2017, he was calling himself Brotherly Love.
Okay, so here's the thing. Is he going through something right now?
Probably.
Because, they did the story about him sending himself a bouquet of balloons.
Really?
Once a week. He likes to send himself balloons.
Okay. Well, I send myself flowers. I mean, I get flowers once a week for myself.
I understand that. But that also means that, you're trying to keep your mental sanity straight because that's something that you like and you want it to be around you, correct? Then we bought the island, correct? We bought the island just recently. Mm-hmm. So he's getting in line for something. And then now you have done what you wanted to do and called yourself Love, but your middle name. Where are we going with this? It seems like there's something's going on here. I can't wait to see it blow up.
We'll soon see.
Something about to blow.
So I have an interesting fun fact for you today. I think you'll like this. Do you know that the origin of the word avocado actually means testicles? Now look at those avocados. Don't they look like testicles?
Now you know what? Let me say in this picture right here, you know. But here's the other thing, you know, they always tell you if you eat avocados, this is the only reason I ever tried to eat avocados because they said it was gonna make my booty big. Okay, so
well,
hold on
I don't know about that one.
But when you're tied together, if your testicles are attached to wood, and if you have sex and make your booty big, it might be a connection, ladies and gentlemen. That may be the connection.
No, actually, the connection is, so the Aztecs also believed that avocados were an aphrodisiac.
That's what I'm telling you.
And it improves sexual desire. So foods that turn females on sexually. So ladies, eat avocados.
So that you can want to have sex to make your booty big.
Oh my
that
gosh.
part. Stop getting the surgeries.
The affirmation of the day is, this is my life, my story, my book. I will no longer let anyone else write it, nor will I apologize for the edits I make. And that is by Steve Maraboli.
I have absolutely no problem with changing it as you go.
That part.
You know, you are not stuck in any one situation.
Nope.
You could change it the next day. I also tell people all the time, and excuse my language, shit change every day. Okay, I tell people this all the time. You do not have to live in yesterday.
Nope.
Not another minute. If I wanted to change tomorrow and say forget all this, I could completely change my situation tomorrow with just thinking it in my head.
That's right.
That's it. So I'm definitely with that. I do like that affirmation.
Well, good.
And y'all heard it here on I'm Just Saying, okay? So, Brigitte.
Yes.
We have come close to the end of this segment. And you know what is next, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be talking about a touchy subject. Tennille's touchy subjects, of course, you know. And I normally, you know, like to talk about a movie, but we're not going to talk about a movie today. We're going to talk about a TV show, okay? Because I got to just get in on some details about this show that I was trying to binge watch, and now I'm caught up on it. And so,
are we doing the wheel today?
We are definitely doing the wheel. So we are going to ask a question right now. We're going to bring our wheel up in the last segment.
Okay.
But we need y'all to answer the question so that you could be a prize winner, okay? So the wheel will be up in just a little bit. We're going to get all that done. But I'm going to ask this question.
Okay.
What is Brigette's favorite flower? Don't show them again.
They've been sitting here the
They
whole
don't
time.
know that. They don't know that that's your favorite. You know, you just gave away the answer. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is I'm Just Saying. We'll be right back.
Edge Radio TV is holding auditions for new show hosts. Are you a subject matter expert, professional, influencer, book author, thought leader, or business owner with an educational or motivational platform? Then we want to meet you. Send a link of some of your work to edgeradio20@gmail.com and be sure to put audition in the subject line. Join the Edge Radio TV family. Edge TV, because truth still matters.
The Natural Nation Network is really about taking control of your health physically, spiritually, emotionally, even intellectually, because there's so much out there in misinformation. There's a lot of people now that are suffering from all sorts of diseases that they really wouldn't have to suffer for if they had better information. And that's what we're here to do. Provide information that can save lives.
The mind and the body are totally connected.
Health can be really serious, and you know, sometimes we just have to lighten it up a little bit while we're still providing substantive information.
And you know, my sort of mantra on the salsa dance floor is kind of similar. You know, I tell somebody, if you make a mistake twice, it becomes a move. Okay,
Tune into Natural Nation every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
And welcome back, ladies and gents. This is me, Bridget, with the beautiful Simply Dot Tennille over here.
Yes.
And we are the cast of the I'm Just Saying Live morning show located here at 415 West Gray Street on Edge Radio TV Network. And we would love for you guys to come down and be a part of our studio audience.
Yes, we would.
Yes.
Today, we have a very special guest in the house. I know you'll always see on social media comments from B. Jones in the house. So when we get ready to spin our wheel and see what your prize is for the answer to what is Bridget's favorite flower, we're going to let her have the opportunity to do that. Okay. And we're also going to let her comment on Tennille's touchy subjects, which we should get into in just a little bit after the movie scoop. Okay. But I want to re-explain how the wheel works. Once we receive an answer, we will spin the wheel and see what your prize is. If you would like to donate a prize for the prize wheel so that we can shout out your business and get you some new business.
That part.
See how easy that is?
Yeah.
All you have to do, hit us up. Find it on at IJS Live on Instagram or email us at I'mJustSayingLive@gmail.com. Did you hear that? I'm preaching to you right now at this point.
Come on.
Girl, I almost choked. I was not ready for you to do that at all. Girl, everything but you can win one of the people can win one of these lovely prizes, and we have some really great stuff on here. So we want to thank everybody who has donated something to the wheel.
We do. Thank you so much.
I got to get back. Remember we talked about the show Sisters.
Tyler Perry show?
I have to say it just like that. You know, I'm one of those that has kind of been down on Tyler Perry, you know, for the types of films that he puts out when it comes to African American. And you may not know that about me, but, you know, the Medeas and the whatever else. It's fine. I understand when you were starting out, that was what you needed to do and had to do in X, Y, and Z. And now you got your own big old, you know, studio and this, that, and the other. And so I was looking for him to start doing a little bit of reaching, right?
Yeah.
Let me say this about Sisters. It is so very realistic, even though it's the same setting as all his other things, and it's the homegirl show, if you will. These friends are very realistic, if you will. But when it comes to the banker named Maurice, okay, let me tell you about
So
this.
Maurice is a dude.
Maurice is a dude. Okay. But he is a gay black man.
Okay.
He's open about it. Here in this recent episode that I just watched, he was getting ready to go off to a drag show. And a guy he was interested in that had come into the bank beat him severely.
Oh no.
Left him in the bushes outside of the bank. No, I'm just trying to let y'all know how realistic this show has gotten. I never expected this to, you know, go all the way there, not on a Tyler Perry TV show at that. So it was very dramatic. It definitely sucked me into that part of the story because I always kind of was like, you know, they need to just pull him out the show because he's just doing too much, right? But then when it comes into the other side of things that we don't see, how people are punished and ridiculed on the back end, I feel like, dang, maybe I need to support this a little bit more. And that's why I'm talking to you about this, because there are a lot of things that we don't see that people go through, not only as African Americans, but we've talked about transgender several times. You know, we talked about all kinds of stuff on this show. And everybody out there has an issue. And I'm glad that he highlighted this situation because, you know, a lot of times we make fun and laugh it off and it goes on by the wayside, right?
Yep. Which is sad.
Left this boy in the bushes. I am so waiting to see what happens next. So if you need a show to binge watch and catch up on, this is the one. These girls are in some messy relationships. They got a lot of situations going on. You know, boyfriends moving in with the homegirls and stuff like this. It's a lot. It's a lot. So
sounds like another mess show.
Yeah. You know, it's mess, but it's not. It's real. It's definitely real life stories because this kind of stuff happens every single day, whether you know it or not, Bridget. You probably have separated yourself from a lot of it, but it's going on, okay? People screwing on the job, getting pregnant, all that in the show. All that's in the show, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time.
Oh, my gosh.
Bridget?
Yes.
Let's check. Did we get anything?
Yes.
We did?
Yes.
Are they correct answers?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Who was first?
B. Jones.
You know what? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I guess we're gonna have to just bring on up here. She can spin and see what she gonna win. You know? Who else is next? Who else is next on the list?
That's it. B. Jones. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, come on up.
Yeah, she's
we got a special guest here. This is going to be super exciting.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to. We probably needed to pop up a chair, but we'll just let her come back for the comment.
Yeah.
What you think? Okay.
That's fine.
So we're about to have her spin the wheel
to see what
so she
win.
can see what she won on today.
This is the second time we've had an in-studio guest audience member to win. Go ahead, put some.
They're gonna think that
I need you to spin the wheel. Thank you, ma'am. And it's not a setup.
Oh, you get an Arctic cap. Okay. She likes hats. Yeah, so that works.
That's perfect.
Yay. Thank you so much for that. Yay.
Awesome.
Yay. That's fun. That's fun.
Yep.
All
she
right.
said carnations is the answer.
Carnations is the answer. If you guys
what
want to
she
send
said.
Brigitte some carnations, don't have too many of them things come up here. Look,
She did. She did. So she's smart. She did
don't
spell
have
it right.
too many. Don't have too many carnations floating through
Listen,
here,
y'all
you know.
send me what you want. I mean, you can send me roses. You can send me lilies. It's just that carnations just happen to be my favorite. It's okay. I'll accept any of them. Thank you.
Was she a cheap date?
Nah.
Vince even started laughing on that one.
I don't know about all that. Don't take that now, because I ain't cheap at all.
Vince even thought that one was funny. That was hilarious. I heard his
Vince
little
is our
giggle in the back.
producer, our
That's
extraordinary
hilarious.
producer.
Okay.
But I don't know how extraordinary you're gonna be. Keep laughing at
Oh,
this
let me
out there.
Okay, so let me get to my phone so I can get to this touchy subject.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Tennille's touchy subjects.
Woohoo. I love that graphic.
Yay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep this in mind when we're listening to this, okay? Because we're going to call this I Love You or Nah.
Okay.
Okay. Several years ago, my boyfriend cheated on me. I eventually forgave him and moved on. However, I've noticed that ever since the occurrence, when I tell him I love him, he says I know. Oh, Brigitte. Wait. Brigitte, like, wait a minute now. He says I know. I started taking this personal and as if he is still in love with the other woman. I brought it to his attention. He laughed and continues with this hurtful response to I love you. How do I respond? Okay. Brigitte, look, Brigitte done got steel on this one, y'all. Okay. Does he love her or no, Brigitte? What do you have to say on your initial thing of this? What do you have to say about this?
I mean, listen, if I tell you I love you and you don't say it back, then that's a problem for me.
Is that selfish? This is the way he wants to answer the question. You can't tell him how to answer.
Well, this is true. However, what I have learned is that I love you to men is like, men like to hear, I appreciate you. I respect you. I admire you. Because love can kind of, what is love to that person? Like you just said, what is love to that person? However, I would have a problem with that.
Okay.
But has she really gotten over the cheating?
Here's the thing that I have to say. She's definitely not over the cheating if he ain't saying I love you after the cheating.
And she's feeling some kind of way about it.
I would be too if he stopped saying I love you.
Exactly.
I would definitely be feeling that way as well.
Right.
I would be thinking that, hey, there's an issue here.
Mm-hmm.
But she brought it to his attention and he continued.
He
laughed and he continued to do the same thing. Everybody, I need you on Facebook Live right now. Post your comments.
What do you think?
We would
about
love
this?
to read them and tell what's going on with this.
Yeah.
Okay? Please give us your comments. She knows that there's another part. I'm gonna tell you ain't no part. No, I have to say this. For I guess a tidbit of the other part.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing, I'm going to say this first. There is nothing like a woman who feels like her man will cheat on her with anything. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you done forgave somebody, because that's any woman outside of me is anything. Let me just say that. You cheat on me, she's trash. Okay?
Period.
I think that that's how every woman feels, but we need some male opinion, you know, something here, you know, or, you know, somebody to say something, because maybe we're thinking about this wrong. You know, women like to get in their heads, but if you cheat on me, that's some nothingness, and I definitely need you to not stop saying you love me, because I'm gonna feel like y'all are still messing around. And she told you, well, just don't be telling her you love her. You know, because they'll say it. You know, have you said that to a man before? You better not tell her you love her.
Because I don't cheat.
You ain't never had nobody cheat on you either?
No, I had. My ex cheated on me.
I'm just saying.
Look, don't bring that up.
I didn't mean to really drag her there, y'all. But no, I think that every woman feels that way. And if you cheated on me, you trash, she trash. And it's very hard mentally to get over that and rebuild. And then when somebody stops telling you they love you, that's even harder.
Suspicious.
So, next, do we want this man to lie to her? Because at this point, I would feel like if I got to bring it up to your attention and you're clearly not saying it for a reason, like, because you're clearly holding this back. Because he could easily say, I love you.
Yeah, 3 little words.
But he's not doing it.
Maybe.
Do we want him to lie? Do we want him to lie to her?
Nope. I want the truth.
And they're still boyfriend and girlfriend. They are not married.
Oh, they're not married?
They're not married. She said deuces. So now you're going to quit the man?
Yeah, I'm out. And we're just dating?
He knows that she's not going anywhere. That's why he's saying I know.
Now, what did you say?
They have made it
He's
through.
got her in her pocket, his pocket. Yeah.
They have made it through a situation. He probably has gotten left every single time he cheated. And he like, oh, I got this one because she forgave me. So now you've given him a little bit of power.
Yeah. Because he didn't do any begging like Mookie. Baby, please, baby, please, baby, please.
Okay.
She didn't make him beg.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so a guy says, I don't even know how to really put this. He says, maybe, let me see. I never thought about this. Okay, so maybe it's not about her at all. It's about him knowing that she got his back. This is from a guy. And he's really saying, I know you love me, which is a much stronger statement than I love you back when you think about it. But don't laugh. Oh, that makes sense. Because if he's telling you, okay, Bridget, so if he tells you, I know, and he's saying, yeah, I got you, like this is reciprocated, that's a much stronger statement than the I love you, because he's being real. He's coming from it at a different angle on that. What you think about that, Bridget?
I don't know.
She still don't like that one. A male may think like that. I would think a guy would think like that, because he's saying, you know, I know you love me, and he's confirming, yes, we in this together type thing.
So then why is she feeling some kind of way then?
Because she doesn't take it like that. She taking it like we took it, because we women.
Right. But if she knows him and they've been together, does it say how long they've been together?
It does not.
So, I mean, it seems like you would know him. You know what I mean? If your man is that cool and has that much swag,
maybe the fact that you stuck with him made him realize that I know that this woman loves me. So actually they're in a better place than what she's even thinking. But she's the one still worrying about the infidelity.
But that's what I'm saying. What is he doing to make her feel that way?
He already did it. It's past. She probably can't let it go. We have a very hard time letting things go as women.
Oh, hold on. So Mr. Parnell says,
that's what I'm saying. I think it's her issue.
A man says every minute spent with a person who does not love you the way you want to be loved is wasted time.
Ooh.
You can't get back.
We got another cut him loose, okay? We got another cut him loose on the line. Thank you, Parnell. This other comment though does make it very real.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I'm going to be honest, you know, because I'm always the catalyst of what's real and true, if you will. And women do like to take things too far sometimes, and we get inside of our heads on certain things.
Yeah, very true.
And if he is feeling like this, which we don't know if this is the way the guy is feeling, but if he's saying, I know, and I got you, and this, that, and the other, and it's a, you know, kind of a bond thing, and he's thinking it's cute and funny to say that, that's his way of expressing his love. She can't change that about him. But if it's not making her happy, she needs to be ready to walk away. But after you done sacrificed and forgave him for this infidelity, if you've really forgiven him, then walk away.
I would walk.
But clearly she want to be with him.
Yeah, but you can't be with somebody and be unhappy, especially if you're putting all of your she's putting all of her unhappiness or happiness relies on him, that's wrong in the first place. She needs to be happy with who she is first.
That part. So my final comment on this is, if you're not happy with the way the man is talking to you
or responding
to you, then go ahead and let it go. But you need to make sure that before you make a big mistake, that you really understand what he's saying, because it could be deeper and it could not be about you for a change.
Well, he made the mistake.
How about you?
Cheated.
What she do to make him cheat?
But what? Now you. Woo, why does she have to do something to make him cheat? That's what I want to know.
Limit.
But hold on. Women don't do everything sometimes to make men cheat. Men cheat just because they can.
It's always something, baby. It's always something. Come on, you
cheat.
need to say something. Say something. That's all right. Go ahead and put it in there. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. You did something.
We're gonna finish that conversation.
You did something. Let's just say that. You may not or didn't do something. You better use that water and a lemon. I'm just saying. Look.
Listen. I'm not.
Tell everybody who we have coming on next.
Hey, everybody, we have Jen coming up next. The
Edgy Entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune back into us next Tuesday. We got a power packed show for you then as well, right here on The Edge.